I am doing for MSD420 and indeed the Mountune Sports Cat, both of which recently got installed on my Focus RS. If you've been following my videos, you will have seen that I got both of those items done at the same time. So I went to Blackline Performance and got the Mountune Sports Cat installed, and then as I drove away, I was able to do the switch of the calibration from MSD400 to MSD420 because of course I have the MSD multi-maps. Of course, like we said the last time, the Sports Cat was indeed the last piece of the puzzle to enable me to go over to MSD420 because MSD400 has a lot less requirements than MSD420. MSD420 then, what do you need as far as hardware? MSD says a higher flowing air filter, but realistically, get a proper intake. You need a higher capacity intercooler, you need a full turbo bag exhaust system, so that is a cat bag as well as a high flow sports cat or indeed a D-cat if that is what you want to go for. MSD also recommends a one-step holder spark plugs, and that is it. It's not a huge list of hardware requirements, so happy days. And then you can load the 420. You can get the MSD420 map on its own if you should so desire, or you can do like I did and get the multi-maps, and then you can do things progressively, which I quite enjoyed doing. I like doing the whole progressive mod thing because you're able to appreciate each individual piece of hardware and each software upgrade as you go along. The next thing that we can talk about is how it feels, and it is very, very noticeable over MSD400. It definitely has a lot more go to it. It definitely feels flipping quick, to put it bluntly. And it's not just about the power figure. 420, of course, is 20 extra PS, 20 extra horses over 400. It is like 75 horses over stock, which is quite significant. Even over 420 horsepower. They say that if you have at least 10 horsepower of an advantage, then you will feel it. So 20, you should definitely feel it, and indeed I believe you do. But like I say, it's not all about the power, it is about the torque as well. Torque is really what you're going to be feeling in most of your driving scenarios. The torque increase over MSD400 is another 20 Newton meters, which now is 580 Newton meters, which of course in and of itself is significant, but it's not just about the top end figure, it is about where the torque lives. And what I'm perceiving with the MSD420 map is that the torque is hitting you in the mid-range a lot more than before, which is really awesome for like changing the feel of the car and the feel of acceleration. So I mean, if I drop it down here a little bit and floor it, whoa, baby. Bridge. But yeah, it really is like, whenever I was talking to one of my friends, they asked, is it a real push you back in your seat kind of thing? And the answer to that is very simply yes. So that is absolutely awesome. And I must say that even before I switched to the 420, whenever I just had the Sports Cat installed and I was still running 400, I felt a certain increase. And I believe that the reason for that was the higher flowing cat. It, of course, by itself is less restrictive, which is a real advantage, even without mapping it in. So, I mean, that is awesome. So, I mean, even if you don't want to go all the way to 420, I would still say go and get a higher flowing cat. It will make a difference and it is great. So a lot of people have a concern when it comes to the Sports Cat, certainly, that the sound is going to be elevated to something ridiculous and it's going to be just so obtrusive, it's just not going to be any good, certainly whenever you're driving through town or whatever. But from my perspective, with the Mountune Sports Cat, I don't see any like ridiculous increase in volume. If you're going from stock to having this setup, then yes, you're going to notice a lot of volume, but I believe that a lot of that is coming from the exhaust, because of course we had the exhaust on beforehand and there was quite a significant volume change with that. Now with the Sports Cat, in addition to the exhaust, I would say that there is probably a bit of a gain, but it's only at certain frequencies, and the result of that is more in a change of tone rather than volume as far as my perception goes. So the change in tone then is, it's kind of hard to describe. I mean, I don't know if I want to use the word rasp or raspy. I mean, it is kind of a bit more raspy in a way. It just kind of, it adds a certain quality that makes it just sound a bit more aggressive. You know, you can certainly tell that being higher flowing, it is like pushing more air out, and that is making the reverberation around the pipes just that bit different. So that additional rasp or aggressive tone, what that does is it makes it a more rounded sound. It kind of just complements each other, and what I mean by that is the exhaust tone and the exhaust volume that we got from installing the V3 exhaust from Mountune combines with the aggressive tone that we get from the Sports Cat and complements each other and just kind of gives this complete sound. It's like they were meant to be together. Of course they were designed to go together, and it really just works. The way that I would describe it is like, it really sounds like a rally car whenever you're on the beans. And it's not just the extra aggression of the tone and the tonal characteristics, it's what those characteristics do to like the pops and bangs. Of course, I got MSD to map in the enhanced pops and bangs. If you've seen the exhaust review video, you'll have seen how that increased the randomness and the frequency of the pops and bangs. And of course, we still have that now with the 420 and the Sports Cat. But what I have found with the Sports Cat is that we get perhaps not an addition of pops and bangs so much, but I perceive there to be more like burbles, and I think that is quite an important addition to pops and bangs, you know, like the really loud pops and bangs, to really round off the sound. Like, again, like I was saying before, making it a complete thing. So now it's like pops and all these extra burbles. Like, it's not just you know, some trailing burbles, it seems to burble a lot more than it would have before. I'll drop in right now some static revs. So I was just in my driveway and I just did some revs on camera, and you will see that there is quite a lot of burbling going on, as well as some real pops, and that's because we were in normal mode. So I was getting pops and bangs on the top end, and I was getting loads of burbles. And you may remember that I actually have pops and bangs, the generated artificial pops and bangs, turned off in normal mode. So it is quite something that we are getting such a degree of awesome real sounds now with our Sports Cat in normal mode. Let's roll down the window and get some soundy sounds for you. So inside the car, you can certainly hear that there's something more going on with the Sports Cat installed, and that's with the windows up. But I've rolled down a window here now, so let's see what it sounds like amplified with the window down. It's like an extra sort of guttural tone, like you know, that sort of like pushing all that extra air harder through its throat, if it had a throat. I suppose you could say the Sports Cat is like the throat of the exhaust, and then it's just pushing it out harder, and that's exactly what it sounds like, you know? It just revs up so quick now, like it's almost a little bit scary if you're not expecting it. I'll go to first gear here, right? Woo! It just goes wow, right up to the line. You really have to be on your A game to get like the perfect gear change, like on time and stuff. Woo! It's just madness. It is really just that good. The other big sound thing that's really awesome is something that I mentioned in the last video whenever I was driving back home from getting all of this done, and that is that we can now hear the turbo spooling up very prominently. So I'm not like giving it too much of the accelerator. It's just like, it's just really, it's so subtle, but to me it is just so cool. So yeah, to sum up, as far as sound goes, everything is just awesome and enhanced, and it's not like ridiculous. It is not, in my opinion, over the top like loud, and that is great. It is of course loud on cold start, but it was pretty similar volume levels really with just the exhaust and the stock cat with the valve delete. If you have ever any reservations over the sound and getting a sports cat installed, if you already have an uprated exhaust, then go for it. You're not going to be like offended. Your neighbors aren't going to be any more offended than they were already. Yeah, go for it. And if it is a bit loud, go and get a valve controller from the likes of J9 Performance. Are there any downsides to it? I don't know. I mean, I've been driving it kind of, you know, aggressively, I suppose you could say. So I mean, fuel economy has perhaps dipped by about 1 mpg since getting this stuff done, but that isn't that bad. I mean, and it's probably, like I say, I've been driving it quite aggressively. It's probably my fault, but again, if you're going to be doing all this, you're probably not worrying too much about MPG anyway. The only other negative that I have from this whole experience is that I have been getting a bit of a smell. I mentioned it before. I mentioned it on the day of getting the install done. I noticed the smell, and I've still been getting that smell even now, weeks later, and I'm not 100% sure if it is actually anything to do with the cat, because my own personal investigations in this, it seems to be emanating from like somewhere around the battery and fuel pump area. I just don't quite know, but I hopefully will get that resolved. I am talking to a couple of people about getting that looked at, so hopefully we'll get that resolved and that'll be all out of the way and done and gone, and everything will be groovy soon. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, I can't really think of any negatives to this setup. It is just really awesome. Of course, there are other tuners out there, but MSD, I have a lot of confidence in Stuart and his tuning knowledge and his knowledge of the EcoBoost engine and indeed the Cobb platform. He retains all of the safety features, so if things get too hot, then the ECU will automatically cut some throttle and allow things to cool down, whereas some tuners will remove all of this in order to get their like peak numbers all of the time, which is obviously quite dangerous. It retains all of the low speed pre-ignition and knock safety features. All of that still remains in the MSD mapping, and that's exactly what you want, of course. So like, it is just really good and safe, even though we are pushing big numbers now. And this is all groovy on stock internals as well. This is probably what I would describe, or what I would feel as the limit or close to the limit on stock internals, unless you go for like meth or something. And yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm very happy with Stu and his work, and everything seems great as far as the map goes. Now, as far as power goes, is this where we stop? The RS was obviously quick before, and then we had, you know, stage 1, stage 2, and now stage 2 plus. But at this power level, I really feel like it does suit the car really well. One thing that we could do without having to do any other hardware stuff, of course, is doing some data logging on the cob and emailing that over to MSD, and Stu will analyze the data and send back revised map to optimize the map for my particular hardware setup, as opposed to just being a semi-custom map. So, I mean, that's a real possibility. Do you think I should do that? Let me know down below. I mean, I think it seems like a pretty good idea, because I do have a few bits and bobs above and beyond the requirements for the MSD420, so perhaps we could do even better, maybe get a little bit better response, maybe, who knows? So yeah, I mean, I absolutely think this is an amazing setup. I highly recommend it, and I just can't wait to keep enjoying it and driving it, and I absolutely love it. So big thumbs up for the setup, big thumbs up for how everything sounds and performs. I really think that the Sports Cat is great, and I really think that MSD420 is great. So I hope you enjoyed this little review. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more content to come very, very soon. Thank you once again. Goodbye.